real-time non-photorealistic rendering. So computer image rendering techniques can be used to help artists create compelling images. A few examples of these techniques are keyframe interpolation, image coloring, and outlining. We implemented some non-photorealistic rendering techniques, specifically toon shading and rim lighting. So here's an example of toon shading. So we can see the discretized light levels on the characters here. And in this image, we see toon shading again, as well as rim lighting. If we look at the outlines of the characters, they're glowing. And another example. So for toon shading, the idea is that first we start with a Blinn-Phong shading model, and we want to discretize the light levels. A naive implementation might use branches, but by adding together many step functions, we can avoid branching and speed up the computation. For rim lighting, the idea is that we want to outline our images. An alternative might be to use Sobel or canny edge detection. However, this requires two passes. Instead, we notice that the faces we want to outline are nearly parallel to camera rays, so we introduce a 1 minus cosine theta term to highlight the edges and bucket after.
So here we can see original image on the left, toon shading on the middle, and with added rim lighting on the right. Now I'll move on to the interactive mode. So here we can see how the interface resembles Project 4's GUI, and we get this done by putting together Project 3's code and 4's code together. So we see that here, this is the original normal shading. And here we have toon shading implemented. So you can see how as we rotate the object, the different shades also change with that. And we can see discrete bands of shading on the object. And here with rim lighting, we can also see that now we are able to highlight the edges of the object. And here you can see that we can change the thresholds and the brightness. So by changing the thresholds, we allow more of them to be of the lower bandwidth as such. And we can also change the brightness. So say we want it to be brighter for the lowest bucket and make each of them slightly higher. Yeah, and we can even increase the highlight to make the rim lighting to be more emphasized. Thank you, that's all for our project.